Welcome back, guys. It's a underrated hidden gem video about videos in my collection people could be interested in. First one, the Saboteur. As you can see, we're only £3. It's a really good game, this one. If you're into the sort of open worldy games, and just basically games that are different, I'd recommend picking this up. You can get it really cheap, as seen here. Good game. Spec Ops The Line. I think I got that for about £5. Really good game. The graphics actually still look amazing on this game, and it plays on the Xbox One, which is a bonus. I'd recommend this one to anybody. If you're into shooters and sort of war games, definitely pick that up. Next, Enslaved Odyssey to the West. As you can see, just £3. It's quite a colourful, like an adventure game, this one. I don't mind it at all. I don't like it as much as the first two I've just showed you, but definitely worth it if you can find it cheap like that. See, Alpha Protocol, £1.50. What can I say? It's like an RPG game. The hacking can be a little bit frustrating on this, but overall it's a really good game. It kind of gives you sort of like the Mass Effect choice vibes on it, but if you can pick them up as cheap as I do, I'd definitely recommend it. Legendary. And what did I get that for? I think it were about £3-4 or something. Really good game. Little bit basic. It's sort of like a first person shooter with monsters, mythological creatures. As you can see, Atari. I'd definitely recommend it for a few pound anyway. One of my favourite games on this list, definitely, Deadly Premonition. What a game this is. It's either one of them games that you hate it or you love it. Personally, I think it's brilliant. I think there's a lot of freedom, choice in it. I'd recommend that game to anybody if you can find that cheap. Singularity. I think I paid about, £3 for that. What a good game that was. I was really surprised with that. It gives you sort of Bioshock vibes. Sort of like Powers. That's definitely in this list. It's one of the top ones that I'd recommend that one. Rise of the Argonauts. Sort of like, I've also got the Clash of the Titans game as well, but for me, Rise of the Argonauts was a better game. Sort of like an action, sort of hack and slash game, but with slight RPG elements. I'd recommend that one. That was £6. The First Prey. I know a lot of people know about these games. This is sort of completely different to the remake of Prey, which I've not really played much of yet. But I've got it. £3 for this one, but I really enjoyed it. What I liked about this one is the Art Bell radios around, because I was a big fan of Art Bell while it was alive. Not so much a hidden gem really, but a really good game, Dantes Inferno. How much did I pay for that? That were about £4 or £5 again. What a game that was. Really enjoyed that one. Warhammer Space Marine. I didn't pay £10 for it. I think it were about 6 or 7 or something, but yeah, sort of players like Gears of War, similar sorts of controls. If you like the Warhammer games, I'd definitely recommend that one. It plays really like Gears of War. Bit of an obscure one, the Cursed Crusade. This game you can £4, you can play it in split screen as well. It can get a little bit buggy at times, but if you're into like swords and that sort of era with the Templars and stuff, I'd definitely recommend giving it a go. Binary Domain, £2.50, Sega. This sort of like plays again a little bit like Gears of War, sort of like a third person shooter. Bit of another obscure one, but definitely worth picking up. You're sort of like fighting against robots in this one. But again, it's another one of them games not everybody knows about. Splatterhouse. Good game. If you like the original Splatterhouses, this one's pretty good. Plus it has the original 1, 2 and 3 on here as well, which are unlockable. Nice gory game, I like that. And last but not least, Shadows of the Damned. Sort of like a third person, £5, and you don't often see this one come up very often, but it's quite a funny third person slash horror-ish game. It's not scary, but I'd definitely recommend that one. I'd put that near the top of this list as well, of one of the best ones. I could probably add quite a lot more out of my collection in this video, but these are slightly obscure ones that not a lot of people know about. But yeah, Shadows of the Damned, another one I'd definitely recommend if you never played it or don't own it. Right, thanks for watching.